Okay. All right, guys, we are back. Mo Capital Part 2. A lot has changed since the last episode, right?
Yeah, it did.
Now you're all into the car business. You got the OnlyFans stuff going, man. What's new with
Mhm.
you?
Yeah, I'm also just selling on TikTok Shop right now. I have a kid
Hmm.
now, so it's very exciting.
Yeah, what's that been like having a kid and being an entrepreneur at the same time?
It's actually motivates me every day to push forward and to make more money, for him. It's
Nice.
just like everything changes once you have a kid. You see everything in a different perspective for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, you hear that with a lot of new fathers. That's cool.
Yeah.
With the car business, man, you've really
Mhm.
scaled that. How many vehicles do you have now in the fleet?
Right now we have about 55 cars.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, I still remember you texting me,
Uh-huh.
yo, should I get in the car rental business? And
Yeah.
this was like 2 years ago, and now you
Yeah.
have 55.
Yeah, 55 cars.
Which ones are the most profitable ones, you'd say?
Right now, Lamborghini Huracan and
Mhm.
the Lamborghini Urus, and then also like luxury SUVs.
Wow. How much
Yeah,
can you make in a month off a Lamborghini Urus?
Lamborghini Urus in Vegas, you can make anywhere between 12 to 15 grand a month.
Damn,
So I charge anywhere between 1,200 to $1,500 a day.
that's insane. And
Yeah,
how much did it cost to get it? They're like 300 G's, right?
yeah. So I got mine for 280,
Okay.
and I pay about 3 grand a month. I put 50K down,
Hmm.
so my payments, will be lower. So 3 grand a month is not bad. Three days of renting the car out and make my payment back.
Right. So you
Yeah.
can make all your money back within 3 months.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, the euros that we have right now is actually been paid off.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now you're
Okay.
just cash flowing free
Yeah.
money.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is it really that easy, or are there a lot of headaches with this business? Like, what's the craziest thing you've had to do as a business owner?
So the craziest thing we had two cars stolen in the same day,
Jeez.
and we had trackers on them. We actually called the police officers, and the car was in California already, and we had an air tag they didn't know about.
Hmm.
So they took out the tracker, but they didn't know about the air tag we had. So I was in the phone with the cops with different police department because they were crossing different jurisdiction,
Hmm.
and literally it was like a movie. I was calling the cops. I was like, "Hey, this car is stolen. They're at this street at this gas station." So long story short, they were at a gas station filling the car up, and the cops, like there was like 10 cop cars came and arrested them with the car.
Wow. So you got them
Yeah.
both back?
So yeah, we got it back. It had a little bit of damage, but those are the things that you have to be ready to deal with when
Yeah.
you own a car rental business.
That's insane. And was
Yeah.
that a renter on Turo, or was it a private rental?
It was a private rentals.
Those are more
Yeah.
risky, right?
Yeah. I mean, car can be stolen anywhere. Even at this casino at the Wynn, one of my cars got stolen.
Damn.
Yeah.
At the Win in the
At the,
South Park?
yeah, exactly.
How did he do that?
So basically, Scat Packs and Hellcats, they're very popular car that, they get stolen a lot. If you look it up, that's why the insurance is so high on those
Mhm.
cars. So when you lock the car, they have a computer where they basically triangle the signal, and they can just open the car with the computer and turn it on.
What?
Yeah,
Wow, that is
yeah.
weird.
Even a Range Rover, and no car is safe. So if they have the technology to steal it, they can.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about electric cars?
I mean, Tesla is a little bit hard unless they have the key and or your phone,
Right.
right? So those are the one of the things like Tesla is really good at. I don't think I had any issues with the Tesla being stolen.
Yeah, I have the
Yeah.
pin on there too.
Yeah.
They can't even drive, even if they have the key.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's annoying at valet, but honestly, it makes me more comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the worst quality car you've purchased?
The worst quality car, I'll be honest with you, is the Tesla.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which model?
So anywhere, I'll say the Model X
Mhm.
and the Model 3. So even I worked for Tesla for 3 years, so I could tell you this honestly.
Right.
So when they come off the factory, they have like paint chips. Like any other cars, the cars are like perfect.
Right.
So they have the quality of the build of Teslas. Since they make them a lot, the quality is low.
Interesting.
So even the paint, like the interior, like have you ever had any issues with your Tesla where any of the interior parts are like
Oh
loose?
yeah,
Things
the
like that?
back left seat. The thing always pops out.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of things like they need to work on those cars because they're building it so fast. Even the Cybertruck
Yeah.
that's coming out, I have two on order, but I know as soon as I get it, I'm gonna have issues. It's like the new iPhone,
Wow.
basically.
Yeah, because they scale so fast.
Yeah.
What about in terms of like motor and actual car, like in terms of like the engine and how the car operates?
Yeah, I mean, for the car itself, I would rather buy a Tesla like to daily drive than a Mercedes or a BMW, because I know that car can go about 100,000 miles with no issues.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never had to take mine in. I'm about 50,000 in, never had any issue.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to get an oil change or things like that. Sometimes they would do an inspection, which takes about like 15 minutes. And the cool thing about Teslas is that if your front motor goes bad, you can still drive with the back motors. So
Oh, I didn't know
it's
that.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Wow, that's
And the cells also, so you know how the battery works, right? On the cars, there are different unit cells. There's about 200 to 300 cells in the car. So even let's say 10 cells dies out, you still can drive the car, right? So if half of the cells are really bad, that's when you can replace the battery.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That is cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love the regenerative braking. It makes driving really easy.
Yeah, I know.
I wish more cars had that. This is an interesting question. So, how can you finance 10 cars in one day?
So I did this before for myself and for my clients before. So I go to a dealership, right? And what I do is I have them apply for different cars through different banks in the same day. You could do it throughout the week, but I like to do it the same day because those banks does not realize that you're applying for one car or 10 cars. So you could go to different dealership if you want to, but if you have a good relationship with the dealership, what you could do, you could buy 10 cars within the same day, applying you credit. So you know how you go finance one car, you go to different dealership, they run you credit multiple times.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the same thing buying 10 cars because they don't know if you're buying 10 cars or one car.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like that when you do credit card applications too, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you could do it with cars. So what's
Yeah.
the most cars you bought in one day?
The most cars I bought one day was 6.
Jeez.
Yeah, for myself.
Yeah.
And
those
but-
are like expensive ones too.
Yeah.
They're not like random cars.
yeah, and then I bought a Huracan, Lamborghini Huracan, and a McLaren in the same day.
Jeez.
So I applied through Bank of America and Chase.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, I was walking past the McLaren here. There's a $4 million McLaren in there.
Oh yeah, the Senna.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing
That's
is sick.
Crazy.
That's my
bro.
dream car.
I know, right?
Yeah. Looks like a spaceship.
Dude, it is nuts. When you're buying these, how much are you trying to put down typically?
So I'll tell you a crazy story. I bought a Porsche GT3 cash, right? And it was $220,000. And I sold it, drove it for 3 months, sold it for $245,000. And I used that money to buy 5 different cars. So 5 different supercars. So instead of having cars that's paid off, I financed about 40 to 50,000. Oh, I put down $40 to $50,000 and financed the rest. So I got 5 cars, financing it by owning just those cars.
And you can make money faster off 5 vehicles, obviously, because you
Yeah.
can rent them out daily.
Exactly.
Interesting. Yeah, because some people pay in full like you did on the first one. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's not efficient to making money.
Yeah, exactly. And also, have you heard of leasing the cars, right?
Lease to own?
Lease to own.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Really?
Yeah. So I hate leasing. If you ever look up exotic car hacks, there's a page. I took their course. I actually learned a lot. You're actually wasting money when you're putting down money to lease a car. So anytime that you're putting down money when you lease a car, you're actually losing that money, and the dealership is making money on that.
Wow.
So because you're leasing it, you don't have to put down. Always put 0 down whenever you lease a car.
That makes sense because there's like rent to own houses as well.
Yeah.
And you're probably wasting that money as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because the value of the car when you end the lease is higher than what the market price on the car is. So you might as well buy that car for less than actually buying the car that you leased.
Right.
Yeah.
So for people watching this interested in starting their own exotic car rental company, how
Yeah.
much money do you think they would need to start?
So I wouldn't recommend starting off the back exotic car rental company unless you have a lot of money and investors. I would recommend starting small with economy cars, with SUVs, and with pickup trucks, right? So you can learn the mistakes. If you just buy one car, exotic car, and then it fails, you're gonna give up on the business. But if you have 5 economy cars, they're gonna be rented out all the time. Some of my cars right now are rented out for 2 to 3 months.
Damn.
I even have a UFC fighter right now. He's renting my supercar for 12 grand a month, and my payment on it is $1,800 a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah.
That
Even
makes-
one of your employees rented my Huracan
Oh, yeah?
for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So he paid me 12 grand a month for the Lamborghini Huracan.
Damn. It's
Yeah.
such a good business to own because also the networking, right?
Yeah.
You've rented cars out to some amazing people,
Mhm.
big celebrities, big entrepreneurs, and that's just another aspect of the business.
Yeah. So I met a group here in Vegas. They all own supercars. There's about 200 people in there.
Mhm.
They're mostly like older, but it's good to network with them because one of them actually owns a casino.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and one of them also own servicing the slot machines. So if I wanted to get into that business, now I actually have like an idea and a mentor
Mhm.
to get into that business.
Exactly. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love surrounding myself with older people, especially successful older people.
Yeah.
That's just a double win.
Yeah.
Speaking of casinos, do you think every game in the casino is rigged?
Yes.
How
So
come?
I do gamble a lot, but I don't gamble like crazy, like some other people here do. So I used to play roulette. Now I play craps.
Yeah.
So even roulette, you know, the little ball they have.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
watch multiple videos on YouTube and also on Reddit that it can be rigged.
Really?
So the ball can be remote controlled.
What?
Yeah. So let's say me and you are playing and you're all in on 8. I go all in on 11, right?
Mhm.
We're playing those numbers, and then they spin the ball, right? And then when it's hitting the numbers, if it gets close to an 8 or 11, they can just switch the remote control to hit other numbers.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Isn't that crazy? I thought that game cannot be rigged, but it can be rigged.
Yeah. And also
Yeah.
roulette's odds are terrible
Yeah.
to begin with. So the fact that they can even add that on is scary, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then also Mickey, right?
Yeah.
So he came to your podcast and he explained how some of the casinos here like really kind of cheat
With
because
Baccarat.
yeah, exactly. Like basically like any game could be rigged in the casino in a way that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know that information I just told you.
Right.
Yeah.
I personally don't trust anything with electronics.
Yeah.
So all those computer games, I feel
All
like
slot machines.
yeah, especially the online crypto ones, they
Yeah.
definitely rig those.
So one thing about slot machines is that there's people watching actually who are playing. They're studying human behavior. I don't know if you know that.
No.
So they make you seem like you win, but you're not really winning, right? Let's say you put $20 in a slot machines, right? And you're playing every play, you're playing $1, right? But sometimes they give you a 50 cents win, right? But you think you won, but you actually lost 50 cents. So to keep them on the game, they're like, hey, let me give them $6, right? They put $20 and they keep you playing the game longer and longer. Another thing that casino do is that you get free alcohol, right?
Yeah.
When you play. So that's when you're most vulnerable because you're playing and you're drinking, you have your third drink, you're like, oh, I'm going to go to the ATM, withdraw another $500. dollars I've seen that to happen to my friends and they lost a lot of money.
Man.
And, losing $1,000 for some people is like they're losing sleep over it,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure. I remember when I first came to Vegas, I was just 21. I lost 1,000, and it was a lot at the time.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
they read me like a book. They know the psychology so well.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you still doing the OnlyFans stuff?
Yes, I am actually. So ever since then, we had the last podcast. That's when I started the business.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have over 30 models.
Yeah.
Now we have 8 because we're kind of doing quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My friend's actually buying these businesses up. I'll put you in touch with him. But it's interesting, man, because the cash flow is pretty heavy on these companies.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty good. I mean, like a lot of creators right now, that's only during quarantine, that was the only way they can make money.
Yeah.
Even I lived in a high rise during quarantine in Panorama Towers here in Vegas.
Yeah.
Every girl that was modeling or a stripper, anything like that, they literally became OnlyFans creators because that was a lot of money for them,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that was legal money too.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
hear stories of Panorama Towers. There's a whole section of just OnlyFans girls there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You're also doing some stuff in Dubai, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing out there?
So right now I'm investing in real estate. So we bought one property already. So I'm actually getting my golden visa, which you
Nice.
could do too.
Really?
Yeah. So it costs $7,000. It comes with like a credit score, bunch of different benefits. As soon as you get that, and then also real estate. That's where the money is at. And in Dubai, they have unlimited real estate. So if they want to create more land, what they do, they literally bring sand to the beach and they fill up the ocean for more land.
What?
Have you ever seen the Palm Tree Island?
No.
So there's an island. It looks like a palm tree from the sky.
Yeah.
So that's where like a lot of famous people live, like soccer players, celebrities, and things like that. It's literally a palm tree. It looks like a palm tree, the whole island. It's
Wow.
It's pretty
Oh, wait,
sick.
is that in Miami?
No, that's in Dubai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because Miami has a Star Island too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. Interesting.
Yeah.
You would need a ton of sand to like take over the ocean though. That's
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
insane.
they're building a lot of things over there right now.
Wow.
Have you seen the wall?
No.
They're in Saudi Arabia. They're building basically like a whole community in one straight line.
Yeah.
So I'll send you the video. It's pretty cool.
Have you been to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I got offered to be flown out there in March. There's a conference called Leap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they want me to like shoot some pods there. Do you think I should go?
I think you should go and then check out Dubai. It's right next door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I might
You
have
can
to
actually
do that.
drive there.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you go, I'm willing to go too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard there's some crazy money out there, man.
Yeah.
So I got to check it out.
Yeah. So one of the greatest hacks for traveling is I have a American Airlines pass. So I paid someone $5K for 3 years who works at the airline, and then I can fly anywhere domestic for free. But if I
Damn.
want to go to Dubai, it costs me anywhere between $50 to $60 first class.
That's nothing,
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
Bro, I'm spending like probably 100K a year on flights.
Yeah.
I got to get one of those.
Yeah.
Is American something you could use like other than Dubai? Like you could fly to other
Yeah.
countries?
Yes, they have partners airlines, so you can actually like fly to like Brazil, anywhere in South America, in Asia. So I would recommend like getting that pass for sure.
Wow. Yeah, I have one for Marriott's. Like I
Marriott,
get huge
yeah.
discounts. Shout out to Cobalt. Have you heard of Cobalt Travel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that site's sick. You could just buy any status anywhere you want.
Yeah.
You guys got to sponsor the show, man.
Yeah,
all
I
this
know.
clout I'm giving you guys.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the police officers in Dubai. Is it true they drive Bugattis and Lamborghinis?
Yes, they do, but not all the time. So I was in Dubai and I actually racked up to $5,000 in tickets. So the police officers are not visible, meaning they're not like here in America. They don't drive around. So everything is controlled by cameras. They only bring out the Ferraris, Bugattis, and Lamborghinis on holidays to basically to have a relationship with the public. So you know how like here, if you get pulled over, you get like a panic attack, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God, what is he gonna do to me, right?
Yeah.
Over there, it's not like that. They'll fix your tire. They'll actually help you. Like I got into an accident in Dubai. They actually helped me to get into another car within 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
The police officer
The
did that?
police officer did that. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wait, so they could just charge you tickets for like their cameras though?
Yeah. So I couldn't leave the country until I paid the tickets.
No way.
Yeah. So I didn't know about this because I wasn't logged into my email
Yeah.
that I used, and I was getting tickets left and right. And I rented a McLaren 720S.
Yeah,
So I
speeding.
was just like speeding. I was like, hey, there's no cops here. So I was just speeding. And then when I got to the airport to return the car, they're like, hey, you have to pay this fine before you leave.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's actually a smart system though, because that way you can't really not pay them. Because out
Yeah.
here, people don't pay their tickets.
Yeah, I know. It goes
just-
to collection.
Yeah. Goes to
Yeah.
collections and they don't even pay those
Yeah.
either. Would you consider living there?
Yes. So I have a 5-year plan to definitely move there. Lifestyle is very like different over there. I think also it's safer.
Yeah.
Right. You lived in LA. You saw how it was.
Terrible.
It was very terrible. I used to live in downtown LA. I used to pay $5K a month for Circa, and then I used to come down and there's homeless people, crimes going on for a place that I'm paying $5K a month.
Yeah.
You know, so it was not really worth it.
Out there, is it good price for what you get? Good value?
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually like same price as Miami, I would say.
Wow.
Like compared to.
What
Yeah.
does the Golden Visa get you exactly?
Golden Visa gives you like a credit score. It gives you like a residency.
Okay.
So and after 5 years, you can apply for actual residency, and then you get a bunch of benefits like retirement benefits, properties like to invest in.
Interesting.
And some of the banks over there don't have any interest rate because it's a Muslim bank, things like that. So
Nice.
it works out really good.
You
Yeah.
travel a lot, man. I remember just seeing your stories.
Yeah.
Which kind of country stood out to you?
So one of the countries that really stood out to me was Bali, and it was the cheapest country I had visited. So I got a massage for $3, and every night when I went out to eat for dinner, anywhere between $1 to $2. Yeah,
And it was good
crazy.
quality though?
It was really good quality. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of nomads that live out there,
Yeah.
entrepreneurs.
Yeah, they actually have a thing in Bali where a lot of entrepreneurs they go there. I forgot the name of the hotel, but they take your phone and everything, and you basically just relax, meditate for like a whole week. It just resets your like whole brain. It's like an
Damn.
oil change for your brain,
Yeah,
basically.
no phone for a week. Wow.
Yeah.
That would be hard for me. You did that?
I would do it if you know.
I mean, A week though? Damn.
Yeah.
I live off my phone. I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of bad to rely on your phone all the
Yeah.
time though, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of dopamine fasting?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Nate
did that
O'Brien.
for 24 hours.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so nothing,
recently.
no
Nothing,
phone,
no phone, no TV, just
no
laying in your
sex.
bed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
Dating out here, I want to talk about that. I
Yeah.
mean, I've heard some horror stories. Thank God I came here with a girlfriend, but what's
Yeah.
that been like for you?
I mean, it's crazy, dude. Most of the girls here are like guys, you know. To be honest with you, and definitely, like, I'll be honest with you, my body count had gone up since I moved to Vegas.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a girlfriend for 8 years in Miami. I never went to a club or a bar until I moved to Vegas.
Wow.
Dating is definitely wild. I actually got drugged
Damn.
when I first moved here. I mean, thank God they didn't steal anything except my phone.
Mhm.
They tried to get into my crypto wallet and all of that, but it was encrypted and password protected.
Right.
So thank God.
Wait, so you met her at a club and then she roofied you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around usually.
Yeah, I mean, they do that, dude. I lived in Panama Towers, like I told you.
Yeah.
One time, asked a ballet. I was like, what's the craziest thing have you seen here? He told me there was a girl that came up to a guy's unit, and then he came out down in his underwear, and he was like, this girl stole everything from me, his Rolex, his like wallet, credit cards, like everything in his house.
Damn.
Yeah.
I heard the girls do that out here. They steal the watches.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Definitely be careful.
Be careful out here.
Yeah.
When you traveled to other countries, which girls did you find the most attractive?
I would say in Dubai.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't they wear the
No, so Dubai is a very interesting place, right? There's a lot of girls that are like really pretty from other countries like Russia, even Americans, Canadians, and from UK. They would basically go to Dubai, get a residency, and they're most likely taken care of, meaning they have sugar daddies, right?
Right.
And most of the girls in Dubai, they're really pretty and from other countries. I would say 80% of them are high-end prostitutes. So they make a lot of money, like 20 grand a night.
Damn.
Things like that.
People
And
pay that?
Yeah. So have you heard of like poker nights, right?
Yeah.
So they have poker night. You can't really gamble; it's illegal. But people host underground poker nights. So any girl that works at poker nights, they literally have a price tag of like how much they would spend on the girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I've heard of those out here actually too. Poker
Yeah.
nights, and then they hire high-end girls.
Yeah. So a lot of sheiks and prince from the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia and Dubai, they pay celebrities to have sex with them.
I
Like,
heard about that. I
yeah.
heard there's Andrew Schultz talked about it. There's this underground thing where you can hire almost any celebrity.
Yeah. Yeah. So Megan Fox, for example, like,
Yeah.
she did that.
No
over
way.
$500,000.
What?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's easy being a hot girl, huh?
Yeah. I know.
I feel like it'd be too easy. Like I like being a man because like there's more purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had to like fight for our stuff and earn it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know how I'd live if I was just so attractive where like guys were just throwing themselves at me and
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that I watched a video the other day with Andrew Tate. These girls are making money on OnlyFans is because like there's guys paying for their content. You know what I mean? So why do guys pay for things when they can just literally go to like Pornhub, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like there's a lot of guys that will literally bark like a dog if a girl tells them to do it, right? It's a thing actually.
Yeah.
So my mindset is like, dude, like you're a man. You're not ever supposed to do that. You
Yeah.
know? Like you're not supposed to give in to your girl, you know? So
You're a provider, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been on OnlyFans to be honest.
yeah.
I mean, for you, I get it. You're managing
Yeah.
them, so you got to be on top of it.
Yeah.
But now you're getting into TikTok Shop, right?
Yeah.
What's that like?
So back then, you know, you have to make viral videos like Charlie D'Amelio and like Bryce Hall, things like that, right? To make millions of views to get paid, right? So now you can actually sell products on TikTok. Have you been on TikTok recently?
Yeah, I bought a couple things off there actually.
Okay. So you've seen the ads like
Yeah.
every 3 videos?
It's like 40% off sometimes.
Yeah. So sometimes what they do is like they're buying those products from Alibaba from a Chinese website, right? And drop shipping them to TikTok clients, so the customers. So what's happening is that there's a push-up board that I'm selling right now.
I bought that. That's
Yeah,
so
really.
funny, dude.
So my price for that is $3.
Wow, I
Yeah.
paid like 10, I think.
Yeah,
or
so I'm
12.
selling it for right now about $15.99.
Yeah.
And I'm running ads on it. I made a video on it, and I'm running ads. So what TikTok is doing right now, they're also paying me to run ads. Meaning, if I spend $500, they're matching me another $500,
Wow.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah. No, that's a great product. I actually
Yeah.
use it every day. It hasn't
Yeah.
broken. I've used it every day for a year.
Yeah.
I do
And
like-
then and the good thing with TikTok is that they're actually giving you a lost profit. Meaning, let's say you bought the products for $10,
Yeah.
and you sold it for $5, they'll actually give you the $5 back.
Really?
Which is pretty cool.
Wow.
I haven't seen any platform do that.
Nah, so you really can't lose.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So they're tapping into the e-commerce space because they know how much money they can make.
Yeah.
And it's a Chinese company, so of course they're gonna tap into that.
And I've seen some sellers on there make, 6-7 figures a day
Yeah.
on certain
Yeah.
days.
I
like
have
Black
friends,
Friday,
yeah, they're making that much money on it.
which is crazy. Yeah, I bought like some manifestation journal, and apparently that one's doing like 3 mil a month.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, there are even people selling like Palestine flag
Oh
and
yeah.
donating money, some of the money to, Palestine, which is really good, but everyone can tap into that
Yeah.
business. Yeah.
Facebook would never allow that.
Yeah.
So
I
funny.
know.
You grew up extremely poor, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember the last podcast you told me you didn't even have shoes at one point of your
Yeah.
childhood, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So do you still talk to your family and your parents from that side of the thing?
Yeah, I'm actually going to a wedding in Dubai for one of my cousins.
Nice.
So, now like my family is kind of like really wealthy because they tapped into, like the gas stations and like the oil market.
Oh, nice.
But growing up, it was definitely tough. Like,
Wow.
yeah, I got beaten up in school by teachers because
What?
it was allowed. So some of the third world countries, even until now, the teachers actually can like hit you with a stick or things like
Really?
that.
Which
yeah,
country
for
was that?
punishment. That was Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to Bangladeshi.
Yeah.
Beating
I mean,
their
maybe who
students
I
up.
am today, so I'm not complaining.
A good old spanking. It is controversial these days,
Yeah.
putting your hands on your kids. But
Yeah.
I got spanked by my mom, and it definitely put some discipline into me.
Yeah.
I'd say if she didn't do that, I'd probably be more wild, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. I think if my parents didn't do that, they were really strict on me. And I'm glad they did that now because like they actually pushed me harder. I even had 3 jobs in Miami when I lived there while living with my parents and saved up to fix my credit and get into multiple businesses. That's how I got started.
Yeah, and I see it from parents that are so hands off and so lenient, and I see how their kids end up. There's definitely a balance. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think you need a bit of both.
Yeah, definitely.
Good cop, bad cop, as they say.
Yeah.
But dude, it's been fun. I guess. What are you working on next, and where can people find you?
You can find me at moe.capital. Sorry. I'll read
You want
it.
to redo it?
Yeah.
I'll ask it again.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been fun, man. Where can people find you?
So you can find me on Instagram, moe.capital. So if you have YouTube, it's the same thing, moe.capital.
We'll link it in the video. Thanks for coming
All right.
on, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
it.
watching, guys. As always, see you next time. Yeah, I'll just